Hi guys, here is the quick tutorial on how to pull up your birth chart if you have not already done this. This is a very fast and free, easy way to do this. You do have to create an account and it's totally worth it, especially if you want to learn more about your own chart, about astrology in general. This is a pretty good website. So you're going to go to astro.com, A-S-T-R-O. You can see it up here in the browser bar. And you're going to create the account. I have one, so I'm just going to scroll down here and click on Charts and Calculations. And then you're going to scroll down here and click on the Extended Chart Selection. And then you're going to click Add, okay? And then you're just going to enter the data, and I am going to make up birth data here for myself. And I will be born in Greenwich, Connecticut. Okay, and then you're going to click Continue. And it's going to take you to this screen. And you're going to scroll here. It says Natal Chart Wheel. You're going to leave that. Web Default Style. You're going to leave that. You're not going to touch the date. You're going to click on Options for Zodiac and Houses. And it's already actually clicked. Whoops. And you're going to, for the house system, you're going to put Placidus, okay? Because that's the most universally used and easiest to follow. If you're more advanced, you can use whichever one you'd like, but Placidus is the default here. And then you're going to click down here, and this is where you're going to see this table of additional objects and asteroids. So we're focusing on Chiron and then also Vesta, but I'm just going to hold down Shift and click down to Vesta because Ceres, Pallas, and Juno are three other cool ones. If you wanted to do a little extra work, you can go and look those up as to where they fall in your chart as well, okay? And then you're going to click here to show the chart. And it's going to bring you here, and you can double click that to make it bigger. And it's going to show that Lisa is a sun sign, Aries, and ascendant is in Aquarius, which means Aquarius rising. The rising sign is Aquarius. So this person is a sun sign, Aries, and a rising sign of Aquarius, okay? And when you go down here, you can actually see these glyphs in here, which represent the planets. And here we can see the moon, quite, obvious. And that means their moon is in the 7th house because these numbers in here indicate the houses or the areas of life in which the energy is concentrated. So these are the houses. So this person has a moon in Virgo. That's the glyph for Virgo. And don't worry, because when we scroll down below, you'll see that it shows you the table with the meanings for the signs, for the glyphs. So here's a moon in the 7th house in Virgo. So if this was your chart and you wanted to do some research on what that means, you can definitely do that. Then when you scroll down here, you see the table and it tells you the planets. We've got the sun, the moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, etc. So look on down here, you'll see Chiron, which is what we wanted to focus on if you found this video from the new moon in Cancer video. Here is Chiron, the asteroid Chiron, and you see here Chiron is at 17 degrees of Gemini, okay? And when we scroll up, you see that the glyph for Chiron is this K, which is the key to unlock healing. Chiron is the wounded healer, right? So we see here that the Chiron in Gemini falls in the 4th house, okay? So that means you have Chiron in Gemini in your 4th house. So you can research that as I mentioned in the video. Now, if you go down here, you'll then see Vesta, which is another one that I mentioned in the video that was significant for this time period. So we look down here, we see Vesta. She looks like this upside down lightning bolt. And you see Vesta here is at 16 degrees, that's the number 16, of Taurus. Now when you scroll up here, you see Vesta, here she is, right? 16 degrees, here's Taurus, in the 3rd house. Okay, so this person has Chiron in Gemini in the 4th house and Vesta in Taurus in the 3rd. So you can do a little digging, see how that feels for you and how that might come up for you around this latter part of June and the new moon in Cancer. Now if we go back to this chart selection, just to show you something else, there's an asteroid name, so you can really pick any of the asteroids if you have done research and you wanted to go further. Like for example, if you wanted to look at asteroid Valentine, which talks about love, we can scroll down here and you see it's number 447. You can actually enter this here and then click here to show the chart. And you can see that this person has their Valentine down here in the 2nd house, okay, in between Jupiter and their north node. And then again, Don't worry if that sounds too advanced. You always have this table here that shows you the glyphs on the side, the planets, the degrees, and the signs, and then you can go further and do research to their meanings. So I hope that that helped you. Take care. Bye.